Hello and welcome to another episode of the Steam Free-to-Play. And I am going to be playing in the Timberwolf trial today, just to shake things up. And I haven't played a heavy on this account very much. And oh god, I was getting caught up there in the dropship as we were coming out. So yes, Timberwolf trial. It's actually a really good trial. Just standard old laser vomit, and it's quite powerful. But we're going to be moving forward. We're on Polar Highlands skirmish, so this is a good map for a mobile heavy with lasers. Okay. Oh my god, I've been busy. So much schoolwork to do, and so little time. I got all my midterms done from the last week. I got one more, and then I'm sort of done all my tests until finals in a month. And that is one for Math 211 next week, linear algebra, and I'm a little afraid of that because linear algebra is a little confusing to me. I'm a geographer. It's not something that I'm very good at when it comes to weird theoretical mathematics, but I'm studying my ass off for that. But I think definitely the next episode will be Wednesday, right after I get home from that. So I'm recording this Sunday night, and I'll get the next episode up Wednesday, and then hopefully I'll be able to do a little bit more consistency until finals come around. But then we'll have to do another slowdown, unfortunately. Yes, and I'm also itching to get back to Dark Souls because I know my character is standing right at the entrance of the Painted World, and I want to be like, I want to go to the Painted World because it's a really cool place, but I just haven't got around to it. But as we move up towards the center, we're just watching for all the enemies and wherever they could pop up. And we've got a target there, just over a kilometer away, Marauder. 3 large pulse and machine guns. And we're just keeping an eye out for people, wherever they may pop up, as our team moves into position. Dun, dun, dun. So, what has happened in MechWarrior since I last played? They did a... Ooh, there's enemies on the left. Arctic Cheetah on the left. They did a preview stream for the next game mode and the next map. And I have to say, the next map looks great. I can't wait to give it a try. The next game mode looks a little troublesome, if I can say it that way. It's called Dominion, and it's basically having one large cap circle in the center of the map. And why I think it's possibly going to be some trouble is that there's the rules specifically for it. There is, if say you're all alone in the cap circle, you will be gaining time for your team. However, if an enemy is also in the cap circle with you, you won't be gaining any time, and neither will them. So it basically just being countering each other out. The game mode is get 5 minutes or end after 15 with the most time. The one problem I see is that it just promotes people to just run in together into the same spot and just grind themselves down, and then you have to wait the 5 minutes to capture the final point in order for you to actually win the match. Like, you've won the match in the sense that there's no way the opponents can defeat you, but the game doesn't end until they win by capturing. This little jump shot there. They put an artillery on me, and I'm keeping moving. They're pushing hard on our right here. I'm trying to get some good positioning here. Trying to knock some guys down. get a really good hit onto that Timberwolf. I think I knocked off a side, but we've got a good spot here where we're picking guys off as they come over a hill. We are up 2 kills, which is quite nice. Well, we're just going to be holding this ridge line here until I think maybe we want to rotate slightly to the right. We're going to try to help to take out this boar's head. Nah, he goes down. Excellent, excellent. Oh, yeah, there's the enemy line. We're going to get back behind this hill, and we're going to poke out just until we see the first one, which is a cheater over there, but we'll go for the hunchback. Oh, and he's a short-range hunchback. Yeah, there's nothing you can do to us out at this range. And there's the cheater off to the right side, which we can try to put some pressure on. That wasn't really an effective shot, but at least it scared him back. And we are winning the numbers race, which is excellent. That guy is CT crit as we come up here. Ooh, nice Shadow Cat being out in the open for us. Get an excellent burn on them. And I just want that Arctic Cheetah to screw up by standing still for a second for me.
Warning, incoming missile.
Come on, Mr. Cheetah. No, I'm not going to hit him very well from here. Let's just go put some pressure on him. Our allies are moving forward. We'll take this right flank. And we'll put the pressure on him and absorb some of the fire from the enemy team. Ooh, dear God, what do they have shooting at me? Some dual Gauss something. But we managed to. Looks like we pushed that Arctic Cheetah somewhere. It's definitely not right here anymore, but let's see. Yes, they got somebody behind us. It's probably that cheetah. Yep, he moved around. Stand still, stand still. Thank you. That was a wonderful burn.
Heavies, please go in there.
New target acquired.
And we can just... We've probably scared him off for now. We can continue to push this way.
New target acquired.
Another good hit. Shielding with our right, we can see that cheetah trying to get a lion on somebody here. But we'll just continue to put some damage into him. Dissuade him from attacking our front. Ah, he's just going after the whoever's on the back end.
New target acquired.
I can see them all smoking beyond there. Oh my god, terrain is not loading in properly.
Holy shit. Yeah, guys, I hate to say that this is the weakest group of heavies I've ever seen. You guys
We'll just keep pushing around the right side here.
like no one's tagging.
Shield to my right. Oh no, shit. I'm down a fair amount of my weapons.
Oh, there he is. I see him behind there. Just ignore him and wipe out what's here.
Excellent, excellent. A lot of the enemies are down. We're 9-6.
I lost my entire right side because I had to keep poking over because no one wanted to push.
Also critical damage. Warning,
Ooh.
incoming missile.
Dear God. I am critical damage, that's for sure. But we only have 2 opponents left, and one's a hunchback with nothing left, and he's
Target
mine.
destroyed.
Alright, last one's a light back in I-10.
And what we got left
Or,
is
sorry,
that
H9.
Arctic Cheetah right there, which we know we've done a good number on, as we had a full standing drain into him with our lasers. So now we should just be able to pressure him down.
I-9, he's done on the ravine.
Looks like he's flanking right. So keep our eyes out for him. There he is. You can see his fire. And our ally picks him up. Excellent work. And so let's see what we got for this one here. 227,000 C-bills, 586 damage done, and I touched everybody. Got 11 assists and 1 kill. And that is because of the premium time weekend that's going on. You can just get free premium time for every day on the weekend, which is awesome. Although, unfortunately, not able to play that much in order to capitalize on it. But, on to the next match.
Online.
And for our next match, we're loading into River City Skirmish. And just continuing on what I was saying before about just the domination game mode. I think there's just the real problem with the fact that the game mode has that timeout at the end. So, like, you go into the cap, and if there's both you and the enemies in the cap, it's stopping. And if you are in the cap and an enemy's shooting you from outside, it's stopped. So, I don't see the incentive to really fight for the cap. You know, it's going to be a kill the enemy team and then sit in the cap and wait for so much amount of time you win the match. Russ did tweet that they're more looking towards a 2 to 3 minutes instead of 5, so that could be an improvement, but it just, I think, means just less waiting time after the match has already been basically won, as I run over every single damn tree on this map. And holy crap, we're spread out. This is not good. I'll just tuck up here and wait to see what my team likes to do. I really think that this domination game mode could be a real contender for the first respawn quick play mode in MechWarrior. Now, I know there's a lot of people out there that are like, no, for respawns, there's no tactical play, it just invalidates your mech, you know, you throw your mech away for no good reason, like, people can just, like, lemming in and die repeatedly, and there'll be no tactics or flavor to that. And it's just like, I can understand that if it was like a team deathmatch, a skirmish, but we need some way to make the game mode be played as a game mode. Oh, I saw somebody. And I think that
looks like they're pushing the spy far side of the
I think that having this one
Target
particularly be a respawning one would be really cool, because you'd have the time-based mechanic. So, say the enemy team pushed in really hard, and everyone had a very nice big brawl on the point, and
New target acquired.
everyone died except for like one on the enemy team, and he started capping points. Well, everyone's going to respawn and rush back in, and maybe one team wins the initial fight, but they're only going to have 3 or 4 mechs on the point, while
New target.
the enemies are going to have a full group coming back in. So they're going to have a whole bunch of fresh guys. So they're going to win the next fight. And then, like, they'll occupy the point for a few seconds. And that way, every time there's this sort of respawn, it's this fight to see who can occupy the point and, you know, get the next very important, like, 20 seconds of capture, basically. And we're focusing on this boar's head. I want him to come around. He went behind the building there. I'll just focus on the corner then. Anybody I can see over there. As we got these opponents coming in. Just a few allies on the left there. They don't need to be reinforced just yet. I can just hold my positioning there, fighting back whoever chooses to come to reinforce them. Although we are down 2, which makes me very sad. Oh, you have... Oh, I think that one just went down.
New target.
Oh, there's another one there.
Incoming missile.
Damn it. What do I have for arms? Number 3. Got it. Okay.
New
Yeah,
target.
they're wrapping around us. This is not going to go well for us in this match.
New target acquired.
Okay, let's see. Some Mauler.
New target acquired.
Who do we got coming in on us? There's the
Target destroyed.
Boar's
New
Head is
target
down.
Acquired.
Storm Crow, we took a hit on
New
him,
target
but
acquired.
come on, Mauler. A little bit more forward. Perfect. Into my line of fire. But we got a guy right on top of us.
New target.
Hello, Hellbringer. 2 LB5s. It's an interesting build. I think I can pressure that build.
New target acquired.
Get some free damage on the side of that guy. There's another UAV up there, which just went down.
New target acquired.
And we crit out that Hellbringer at least.
New
Oh,
target
but here comes this Timber. Oh, he overheated. But go for the Hellbringer because I knew I could drop him, even though the Timber was a
missile.
very nice shot because he was shut down. That evened up the teams, and I'm cooling down here. I'm going to try to put another good hit into this guy here. Go from that side. Took off half of his weapons. He's overheated again. We're going to go for his other side.
Left torso critical damage.
We're CT crit, but he is torso crit. He gets taken out by my ally. Good job, ally, cleaning that up for me. We got
Target acquired.
targets coming in. Shot. Bad shot on the Timber, but something. We are CT crit. We need to be a little bit careful here. We need our allies to get the attention while we do damage in the rear. We're gonna come around this way. Gonna try to flank right. Let's see what we can do.
New target acquired. Target acquired.
Ooh, okay. A Lerm 44 SP.
Missile.
What the hell? I gotta give him my back armor because that's all the
New target acquired.
defense I have.
Target destroyed.
Drop the Raven. That is important.
Critical damage.
I need to not die by Lerms.
Critical damage.
There's a Storm Crow there. We got a good helping hit into it. It would be really nice if that Storm Crow went down. We need to continue moving to the left here as we do not want to be caught out by any of that Lerms. Storm Crow is so close to going down.
Target destroyed.
He's down. Excellent. We are up 2. This is a very close battle. There is that Hunchback 4SP with 4... not 4... 40 Lerms, which is a little frightening. And we got the Timberwolf-S right here. Ooh. He's almost got us down. We're going to put our back towards him. We're going to try to get out of here. We're going to be absorbing fire while our allies focus on him and take him down. And now for the last one, which is the Hunchback 4SP, which
Target acquired.
this is going to be, not beautiful enough. I thought I was going to be able to get close to him, but unfortunately he is backing up.
Target destroyed.
We take him out. We hit an XL engine for those 2 Lerm 20s. Oh, that was a close match, but we pulled it off with this very strong Timberwolf. Although we did have some good lucky moments, especially when we are able to take out that Raven 3L with a nice burn into his backside. That was very useful. And when we prioritized, even though we had a shutdown Timberwolf in front of us, we knew we could drop the Hellbringer, so you take the target that you know you can kill. And that is prioritizing and making sure that you do efficient damage. We got 326,000 C-bills. God, I love that premium reward. And we get 911 damage with 2 kills and 6 assists. But on to the next match.
Reactor on
And for this match, we're in Canyon Network, another skirmish match.
weapons.
And
online.
I've talked enough about that game mode. I'll probably make a, in the future, probably after this term is done, I'll make a what I would change and talk about all sorts of game modes that I'd love to see in the game. But the other thing that they showed off during their little preview stream was the new map and a little preview of it. And I have to say, it looks cool. Not just the fact that the map will probably be a cold one, but just I really like it. Like, it looks interesting to play on
Target acquired.
so far. Oh god. Okay. I dodged it. I was scared there. I was like, it's a crap. This is either double gloss or quad 5s.
Target acquired.
And then I took it in the face. And I didn't, because I dodged it. I just dodged it again. Oh, so good. I think the map looks really interesting. They're going with the same sort of center being open as Polar Highlands. What was that? Those were 5s. That was not a Gauss. So that's good information to have in the future. But unlike Polar Highlands, where just everything is open, they have sort of the exterior area of it, the sort of surrounding, also has some lanes and some good solid cover that you can get around to.
New target.
And I think it's going to be interesting to play on. Got a nice burn on that guy. We got guys pushing around our left, but we are also pushing on their rear. And I think with the team pushing up like this, I'm confident I can cross this gap. Yeah, it looks like we're just doing a good old merry-go-round around the center here. We're pushing into B4 to kill their stragglers, and they're pushing into C3 to kill our stragglers. As they have multiple UAVs up there. We're just gonna push in here with our team. We got that Atlas taking damage for us, which is what Atlases are for, and we're just gonna charge right in and eat this king crab that was trying to shoot me earlier. We'll get one good hit on him, and then we're gonna start moving because he was gonna die really quickly anyway. Stop up, get the UAV, and then continue forward. Oh, that's a Dyer's back. Oh, Dyer back. Oh, it's the best thing in the world. One more shot, one more shot. Oh, nice shot there. Right into the back of the Dire Wolf. And we got a, I believe one of the assists for Wooden Heavies. One of those achievements. Can't remember the exact number you need for it, but we got one of those achievements. Oh, it's that same 4SP that was in the last match. I'm so sorry that you had to go through that, Mr. 4SP. Ooh. I bet he's like, oh shit.
Heat level critical.
But we do a good number on that guy. Do a fair amount of damage to that Shadow Cat. We've got a Locust here in the backfield, although I'm not going to pay attention to him very much unless I absolutely can ignore the rest and just focus on him. But I am going to use my left-mounted weapons here and try to put some good damage into the opponents here. There's that Shadow Cat that popped up. I'm ready to take you on if you want to, Shadow Cat. No? No? Okay. Looks like the opponents, at least from what I saw before I went down, they were pushing into B4 hard. So I'm going to try to jump up over here, try to move back to take their hit a bit. But, ooh, this is a free hit there. Take that. And we're up one. Now we're equal. But we're getting a good hit on the Blackjack. We can go for his side if we want to. But we get the side off of the Hellbringer here. Just another really good hit. Oh, he's almost stripped. Raven, don't stand still versus not an assault, but a heavy. Silly Raven. Never do that. And Hellbringer goes down, and we'll get kill most damage dealt on him for sure. And this frickin' Shadow Cat will die eventually. But we can be a little sneaky here, and we can drop down right on top of this Warhammer. And he's just like, ah, shit. There's this guy right on top of me. Oh, you overheated. I'm so sorry, Mr. Warhammer. But you go down. Just Shadow Cat just randomly flying up in the air. And you're down. And that is the end of that. So yeah, that match went well. And I think the next map will be a very interesting one. Let's see what we got. Oh, yes, so much money. 376,000 C-bills. Oh, somebody recognized me. Yo! And, oh, God, I love that premium bonus of 125,000. 974 damage with 3 kills and 7 assists. Timberwolves are just so powerful. But, on to one more match for this episode. And for the last match, we are here on Crimson Strait Skirmish. 4 skirmishes in a row for this episode. I can't speak anymore. But, we're spawning over here on the left side. We're going to push back towards our allies, and we're going to first get down along the beach line and move towards the garage. At least this way, when we're down here, we have a little bit of cover from the left side in case some really fast opponents are now moving into B4. We're just going to check left as we come along here. See if we spot anybody right through these gaps right here. And hopefully our allies don't shoot us up. And we're going to see if we can get up here without taking too much fire from opponents over there. Looks like we're getting up. I'm just going to keep moving in case a fast mech has gotten around and now has line of sight on us, just so they don't get a free burn into our backside. Although I don't know if that was anybody coming over the saddle, or is that like saddle? Yeah, that's a heavy. Okay, that's saddle. That's like an actual push. So we're just going to get back into D4 and get ready to absorb their push. Although we still want to keep eyes behind us, just in case that it's not really the full team. Let's see. You don't want to poke. You just want to... We hold. This is a good power position on this map, this upper area, so we can just hold it. We don't have to worry about it. We don't have to push over.
New target acquired.
And yeah, there we go. Everyone's pulling back, and there we go. Focus the Atlas.
New target acquired.
Direwolf. We're just calling it out to our team who we should be focusing. We're falling back a little bit. Overheated, that's not a good thing. But it's all okay so far. We are narked, and that is a very bad thing, though. Oh god. The narcs. I gotta drop. I gotta get some cover. Alright, we're in cover. They can continue to fire those missiles at me all day long if they wish, but it will not get down to me here. We did lose a lot of damage for that, though. But I can now go onto the offensive. Yeah. Oh, a Lerm 60 Timber. Holy crap. See,
Target destroyed.
those only really work when somebody is trapped in the open and narked. Other than that,
Target acquired.
it's not really going to do much damage, considering all I had to do is just drop down and
New target
all those Lerm mechs effectively were neutered.
New target acquired.
We're just going to be moving back here. We're going to be trying to go back up the ramp and try to get back into that position of power on top. Of course, if we need to, we can always drop back down to get away from LRMs. We're just going to be pushing back up, and we're just going to, as soon as we pop up, take who we can shoot at. Where's that wolfhound in the distance? Oh, got a hunchback right here that we're able to put our shots right into his rear CT. And he's down. Excellent. We're 7-4. This is going very well. Commando was not moving fast enough. Took a lot of damage from me. He's going to go down at the next sort of sneeze from one of our allies. And this guy is standing still. He should not be doing that. You should be moving in between your pop-ups there. Just going to see what we can do. The commando down there we don't have to worry about. He's going to go down really shortly. This Arctic cheetah, though, we will hole here. Oh, he fell down. And we'll jump down, just using our jump jets to soften our landing. Try to be searching for that Arctic cheetah. He went off to our right side. He's coming back up. He should be good to be taken out. But this commando's not dead. The score hasn't changed from 7 in a while. He's out here, isn't he? Yep, there he is. He's down. I just knew where he was. It's like, you can't fool me. I know all the hiding spots. And of course, that is a very important thing to know with map knowledge. Is sort of, if I was in that guy's mech, how would I escape this situation and then cut him off? But we are 9-4. Looks like the opponents are fairly Lerm heavy right here at the end. But we have ECM. We should just push right over the hill and take the fight to him. We're going to absorb as much as we can. We're just going to charge right in, putting in as much damage as possible. That guy is CT crit. We're just going for CT. They've taken my jump jets, but they'll never take my freedom. Oh, I'm overriding. Ah, he goes down. Excellent. And we win. Yep, dead for sure. I got down to 13% health in my Timberwolf before dying. That is excellent. But that is how you can finish off some LRM opponents right at the end. Yeah, you're gonna LRM me. I'm just gonna charge you. What are you gonna do about it? You're probably gonna die. But we made 237, almost 238,000 C-bills. We got 458 damage with 2 kills and 5 assists. Ha ha ha, we did well in this episode. We made well over 1 million. Can't remember, I'd have to go back and count it up. But I think that'll be it for now. As we click the exit match, we can see our progress towards the next mech. Again, I haven't been able to play because so much schoolwork, but we get, yep, dead for sure. And how about we put on that title? Why not? It sounds like a cool title. Connect, connect, connect. Let's do this. And you can put on the title just here in the main page as soon as it pops up here. Boop, there we go. You got titles and badges here up on the left. And we can choose the... which one is it? Survivor? I think it's that one. Or is it Bad Company? I can't remember. What is the achievement here? Yep, I'm dead for sure. Bad Company. Okay, so let's put on Bad Company. Bad Company. There we go. And we got... we don't have any badges because we haven't purchased anything on this account. But now we are Bad Company. Definitely. Alright, well, thank you so much for watching this episode of the Steam Free-to-Play. And good hunting.